We often think success is about the massive leaps, the all-nighters, the grand gestures, the hustle until you drop mentality. We look at highly successful people, CEOs, athletes, artists, and we imagine they have a superpower we lack. But psychology tells us a different story. Success isn't usually the result of one massive explosion of willpower. It's the result of neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to rewire itself through repetition. It's not about the big decisions, it's about the micro habits. Tiny, almost invisible actions that, over time, compound into a completely different life. Today, we're looking at 5 micro habits of highly successful people. These aren't impossible lifestyle overhauls. They are psychological hacks you can start today. Micro habit number 1, the 2-minute reset. Procrastination is rarely about laziness. Psychologically, it's about emotional regulation. We avoid tasks because they make us feel anxious or overwhelmed. Highly successful people bypass this amygdala hijack by lowering the stakes. They use the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, like answering that one email, washing a single dish, or filing a document, they do it immediately. This does 2 things. First, it keeps your mental RAM clear. Second, completing a task releases a small hit of dopamine, the motivation neurotransmitter. This creates a success spiral, making it easier to tackle the bigger tasks later. You aren't working hard. You're just hacking your brain's reward system. Micro habit number 2, cognitive reframing. How do you react when things go wrong? The average person sees a setback as a failure. A successful person views it as data. This is a concept from cognitive behavioral therapy. It's not about fake positivity. It's about shifting the narrative. Instead of saying, I have to do this difficult project, successful people micro-shift their language to, I get to solve this problem. By changing have to get to, you shift your brain from a state of threat to a state of curiosity. Curiosity opens up the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for problem solving. It's a tiny mental switch that changes your entire physiological response to stress. Micro habit number 3, ruthless single-tasking. We live in a world that glorifies multitasking. But neuroscience is clear. The human brain cannot multitask. It can only task switch, rapidly jumping between focus points. This drains your glucose levels and lowers your IQ effectively by 10 points. Successful people practice the micro habit of closing the tabs, both on their browser and in their brain. When they write, they just write. When they listen, they just listen. This allows them to enter a flow state, where productivity peaks and effort feels effortless. They don't have more time than you. They just use their attention without leaking it. Micro habit number 4, the pause. In our stimulus-rich world, our nervous systems are often stuck in fight or flight. Successful people build in micropauses before hitting send on an email, before entering a meeting, or before transitioning from work to home. They take 10 seconds to just stop. This activates the parasympathetic nervous system. It prevents residue, the emotional baggage from one task, from bleeding into the next. It's the difference between reacting blindly and responding with intention. Finally, micro habit number 5, the gratitude scan. I know you've heard this before, but here's the science. The brain has a negativity bias. We are evolved to scan for threats, not blessings. Successful people manually override this bias. They end their day by identifying 3 small wins, not I made $1 million, but simple things. The coffee was good, or the sun was out. This trains the reticular activating system in your brain to scan the world for opportunities rather than just obstacles. Success isn't a destination, it's a collection of habits. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just pick one of these micro habits and try it for a week. Which one resonates with you? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this helpful, consider subscribing for more insights into the psychology of a better life. Thanks for watching.